So a couple of things I want to talk about today. Bring this up. That is my community. You could join that. I have slept on my neck wrong or something, so I have a sharp pain that comes here every so often, which really sucks if I'm being honest. But I'm getting through it. Lots of stuff today. I'm remodeling my office. I have like a shelf and all kinds of stuff. It's going to look a lot different back here pretty soon. For those of you guys that haven't been following along, this is the 90-day challenge to build a process serving company that earns at least $10,000 a month, which is very doable. We are officially 30 days in and have made $3,267 inside of the new bank account. So that is all from Albuquerque process serving. That is nothing from my other companies that also have process serving. Okay. They also do process serving in California. Okay, so it's very possible. We are only 30 days in. This is day number 30, and we're already not halfway there, but what you would say a third. You'd say a third there. So today what I want to talk about is something that's a little bit controversial. It shouldn't be controversial, but it is, because people have a problem with the Second Amendment in our country. And so I'm not going to get super political on you, but I will tell you that I can't have a genuine conversation with somebody who thinks that who's going to tell me that I can't carry a gun. I'm here. All of my social media is down temporarily. No worries, Jeff. Well, thanks for popping in. Listen, so I want to give both. I have a multifaceted viewpoint on firearms. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this, and I want to know your comments. I'm not going to judge anybody. Everybody can have their own, beliefs about whether you should carry or not, because I'm going to touch on both of the viewpoints that make sense to me. But just respect each other's opinions, okay? That's what I was saying. Like, this might be controversial for some people because they're like, well, this client won't let me in this and that. So we're going to get into all that right now. Well, it's something I want to start doing though, is I want to start adding a banner, because I noticed on YouTube it actually shows the banners, which is pretty cool. Should you carry while serving? Let's pop this up here and just leave it up here the whole time. See how that looks. Boom. Yeah. Should you carry while serving? So let's have a conversation about, should you carry while serving? I think that if you're a process server, and I've seen it from both standpoints, because I've been a process server out there serving, and I've also been a company owner. And it's funny because the two different viewpoints that I have seen are both the same viewpoints that I have actually. So Jeff carries 24/7, carries all the time. Let's see, mental state of mind when I carry. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna get into some of this. Yes, and I'm one of these people, so I want to talk about that. So when you're out there serving legal documents, right, and you're going to the door as a process server, and what's funny is, like, no matter what you are, a process server, even a police officer, right? You have to know yourself, and you have to know, like, if you're going to decide to carry, let's say, right? And I'll just tell you my experience instead of telling you what you should do. I'll just tell you my experience and what I think about it. So when I was a process server all the time, I mean, I'm serving now too, but when I was serving like every single day, I regularly found myself in a situation where there was a dog, there was a human that was pushing me. There was I constantly had encounters when I first started where there's a couple times I thought I kind of like feared for my life a little bit. And I say that like I was okay with it because I kind of accepted that as a part of the job. I'm this badass. I'm out here serving. I'm jumping fences. I'm fighting dogs. I'm doing all, like not literally fighting dogs, but kind of like running from them. And so you learn to have little tools like a taser and this and that. But then and I would have the gift of gab. Like, I would talk to somebody that would be like threatening or whatever. Like, hey, listen, man, I'm just a delivery man. I'm sorry that you're going through this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I used my skills of verbal judo to the max. And then when I started carrying, I did not start carrying because I had some situation happen where I was like, I have to start carrying, right? I just started carrying because I thought, who knows? What if? Right. And so I started carrying, and then I ran into a situation where some guy was just kind of getting tough and he got in my face. And what I did was I was like, bruh, like the normal me was the type of person who would be like, hey man, hey, I got. And there was a part of me, like, for a second, that was like, dude, like, you don't want your life to be over right now. Right. I mean, I think I was like 26 years old. And I remember having that thought, and it was kind of scary to me because when I got in the car, I was like, he bumped my chest and I was like, dude, let's go. You want to go? Let's scrap right now. And I remember thinking when I got in the car, I'm like, what if he wouldn't have backed down? What if we would have fought? What if I would have had to shoot him? And so this was when I was younger, but I remember recently I took a CCW class because I moved here to New Mexico. And in that class, they went over a lot of the things psychologically. Are you picking fights? Are you going out of your way to be the hero in a situation that probably would have solved itself, but you actually escalated the situation trying to be a hero? Are you the type of person that open carries? Some states like here, you can open carry. So you're standing at a gas station, you're open carrying, you're just staring at your cell phone like this, and you're like in another world and you're not paying attention. Somebody comes up behind you, takes your weapon, right? If it's in a holster on your side, it could easily happen if you're not paying attention. So there's all these factors. Like when you carry a gun, it's kind of like driving a car, right? Like if you're going to drive a car without a license, or let's say you never even knew what a car was, like in some of these movies, like what is this car? You see them get in it and they can't drive it. They're like, and they crash into stuff. You know, people will get hurt when you take something that's that big that could actually harm somebody. And so guns itself are not dangerous. They don't hurt people. It's ignorant people who carry the gun that hurts people. And so let's see. Jeff says, I have a body cam on an investigator badge, which is required by the Department of Criminal Justice Services for our PI registration. So how people interpret that is on them, not in any way impersonating. Oh yeah, the whole badge thing. Yeah, I mean, if you're a PI, it's a little different. It's definitely different. You have an actual license, and you know, if an officer asked you if you were you impersonating an officer, no, I was impersonating a private investigator. You could show it. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different for sure. Yeah, I gathered the hour. Yeah. So yeah, that's my take on like my straight. If you want the short answer, is it depends, right? It depends on you and your comfort level with becoming trained on carrying a weapon. My personal belief is that every man, woman, and child at some point, child when they're older, and I mean like 12, right, should learn how to handle a weapon. I mean, and there's many reasons why, right? But mainly for like you don't ever tell your kid like, you know, knives, oh, don't touch knives. Knives kill people or knives hurt people. No, you don't tell them that. You say you could get hurt if you don't know how to use the knife properly. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So that's a short story on that. But here's the perspective from a company owner. A company owner, I got to be careful here. A company owner has to think about their insurance. Okay, it's a business decision. And what's interesting about the whole concept is that you own your own business when you're a process server most of the time. If you work for a company as an employee, now things start to change. So I know there's some companies out there that tell process servers they can't carry. And if you're not an employee, they can't tell you that. They can't tell you that. Sometimes they'll have you try to have you sign something. And I would never sign anything as a contractor that I'm going to do XYZ. Like I know Provest used to have a thing that said something like that. And if you want to take the work and still carry, that's what I would do. You sign a thing saying you'll never carry it and then just still carry. If you, because at the end of the day, this is what I think. If you want to tell them, sorry, I can't sign that and like be this person, you know, that's fine. But the chances are you're not going to ever have a situation where you're going to need it. Okay. But if the situation arises where you actually need to pull it because someone, you know, comes to you in your car and you're serving and they come out and they're just shooting. I know a guy, Gary Clayton up in Oregon. He came on my podcast back in the day and told a story. I think he told that story. Anyway, he did come on the podcast, but he told a story, I think in our mastermind, actually. Gary told a story about how he went to serve a guy and he knocked on the door and he stood right in front of the door. And then he knocked on it and then he was waiting and he was listening. And then he heard some rumbling, these mother effers. And so he stepped. So the door opens like this, right? So he stepped where the door would open like this, so that he could see. And then when he did that, he saw the guy stick a gun out. So he saw the gun before he saw anything else. I don't know what I would have done. I think I might have grabbed the gun. Like if he doesn't see me yet, I might have done some taekwondo that I've learned and like literally just swoop and wrap up his whole arm with the gun and then twist and take it off. But what if he had 2 guns? You take the gun, and now he's like, bam, bam, you just never know. But anyways, he saw the gun and he started running. He started running to the car, all the way out to his car, and he fell on the ground because on the other side of the car to try to hide, because the whole time he was running, this old man was pulling the trigger. It was going click. I think he just had 1 gun actually, but it was going click, click, click. And he's sitting there like on the ground, like shaking. Oh my gosh, this is almost got shot. And this old man thought that he was an intruder up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. The guy had lost his mind. Okay. So in situations like that, what do you do? What do you do? What if the gun was loaded, right? So some company telling you that they don't want you to serve their papers if you carry a gun. Fine. I won't carry a gun. I won't tell you I carry a gun. Right? If you're getting enough business, I would tell them kick rocks. Oh, well, I carry, so sorry, find somebody else. Because if the situation ever arises where you actually need to use it, if you're dead, what's the, how, like, oh crap, I'm going to sue them because I died. No, you're dead. It's over. Game over. Right. So I say, carry, and if you're comfortable, go back to the beginning. If you didn't watch the beginning, I saw people flooding in here. So the beginning, I talked about like it's really an individual choice on whether you carry or not, because you have to be comfortable. So I told you in the beginning, I actually wasn't comfortable carrying it because I felt like I would use it, right? Like if a dog came and was bite, I've been bit many times. If I would have had a gun on me on those times where that dog was biting me, there'd be a dead dog. I'm telling you, why would I let 2 German Shepherds bite me 5 or 6 times while I'm trying to climb over a gate when I could have just shot them, right? I should have never climbed over the gate, but still the point remains, right? Like I would have used it. So I had one, and so I would leave it in the car. And my theory was that I could do all the things I needed to do. And then if I had to get to the car, I could get to the car and maybe survive, right? It's a flawed reasoning looking back on it now, because what if somebody got in my car? What if somebody took my car? What if somebody got a hold of my gun? Yeah, so if you're going to carry, you should carry it on you. You should take a class, and you should regularly go to the shooting range. You should practice drawing it. You should practice wearing it with different types of clothes. Like I go everywhere except for the airport and places where it's actually illegal, federal buildings, banks. I've been to a couple banks with it, but you're not supposed to. And it's always concealed, and you get a concealed license so that you don't have any issues. So I understand the company's perspective, because if you were to shoot somebody's dog and they sued you, they would sue the company and they would win. The insurance would have to pay out, or the insurance would say in line 72, it says that none of your servers will carry while serving, and they did. So we won't cover this claim, but you're still liable. And so businesses can be completely put out of business, completely shut down. So it's kind of like, it's 100% a liability. That's what it is. When in business, you're looking at your liabilities and your, opportunities. And I mean, what's the alternative for a big company to say, okay, we're going to have everybody learn CCW, and we're going to like teach people safety awareness with their weapons. And then now you have the liability of servers shooting themselves accidentally, or, all this other, and I'm sure the insurance, if you did that, now the insurance will go through the roof, right? So from a company perspective, I can't blame them for not wanting servers to carry, but I'm not going to let them tell me what to do. Right. Speed limits are for all of us, but they were only created because of some of us, myself included. Right. So I don't see any other comments. This is when I saw it online, I saw a bunch of comments. So that's why I included it in my list of things to talk about. What do you guys think? I know what Jeff thinks. Jeff has told us, man, he's been serving for 29 years and he carries 24/7. I don't carry 24/7, but pretty much if I put on my boots and my jeans, I'm wearing my 9. That's how it works. I got a real nice Beretta. I would show it to you, but the liberal social media platforms would immediately shut me down, unfortunately. But it's a sweet Beretta, man. It's got like the grip. is nice, everything. It's like I don't even need a holster. I just like put it in the inside of my pants and it's completely concealed. So I'm curious, does anyone else carry here? Comment, do you carry? Do you not carry? What do you think? What are the pluses and minuses to carrying? The chances of you needing it are slim, but what happens if you ever do need it? This stuff's so good. Golden Teak, the new sponsor of the Mighty Mike Show. Golden Teak. Ding. I'm kind of out of it today, you guys. It's been such a long day and I slept wrong. The neck muscles are the worst ones to pull. Cherie says yes. I love the word yes. I don't know what that's about, but oh, do you carry? Is that what it is? Yeah. Yes. You carry. Good. Good. But it's about going. I go at least once a week, sometimes twice a week to the shooting range. I spend about $200 a month on bullets. I have a pretty close grouping. It's pretty close. I have the 7-foot grouping, which is like super tight, right? Like a quarter. And then I got the 14 to 20-foot grouping. Cherie driving. Be careful. Be careful. All right. Well, this is a pretty short subject. I mean, what other questions do you guys have? You guys want to talk more about guns? I love guns. I got a 50 cal. I got an old school muzzle loader, with the octagon barrel. It's a classic. It's like $800. I got it at one of these sales they have, gun shows, I think they called it, here in Moriarty, in the middle of nowhere. Oh, what did I tell you, Jeff? What did I tell you? John is such a go-giver. John, that's the thing I told John. I said he was telling me some of his troubles about his clients and stuff, and paper tracker, yeah. And I was telling you guys yesterday, like he's such a sweetheart of a guy. Like he will bend over backwards to try to make people happy. He built this software. It's called Paper Tracker, and and I got signed up with it, and I started looking at it and stuff, and I haven't had a chance. I thought about going over it today, but I'm not feeling it. So, but if you haven't already signed up for Paper Tracker, he's gonna give you like 60 days for free. Like you check it out, just check it out. See, it doesn't hurt to see what your options are. You know what I mean? Like, here's his email right here. You could email him, tell him, hey, Mike sent me. Said I get some free stuff. You know, I used to use Serve Manager. Those of you guys that don't know, I believe they're Satan now. No, they're okay. The software is okay. That their customer service is just terrible. Like I tried to have a new form created for New Mexico because the one that they have in Serve Manager doesn't work. The attorney hates it. The attorney specifically told me, I don't know. I told him I use Serve Manager and he's like, oh, you don't have the one with the boxes, do you? That has the lines? And I was like, yeah, they have lines. He's like, make one on pleading form. And he sent me a copy. And I was like, sweet. So I was able to do a proof, no problem. But I wanted it to be automated. So I reached out to them and they were like, oh, that's we can't make that. That's PST's form. It was not. It was not. Jeff, you moved your whole client list over? Dang, awesome, man. I'm happy to hear that he got somebody cool like you. And now we're building you an awesome website too. Yeah. I hope you're happy with it. You know, like I said, I'm just checking it out right now. So, but let me know your feedback. Let me know your feedback on it, and I'm gonna nerd out on it. That's what I do with software. That's why I didn't want to do it today, because I'm gonna need some time to really get into it and automate everything. And him and I are gonna work together and build like the perfect online ordering form on his platform, so that you can order online. And it might actually allow me to make my services slightly cheaper. Don't get any ideas. Slightly cheaper, because I actually have a whole platform built out on FormStack, so that I can have my clients have online ordering with our website. It integrates. But if it's all built on his platform, like just hire him, have me to build a website, we'll integrate it with his platform. I think it's going to be, I haven't seen anything like this, where you take, you know, a marketer and a software developer for this specific industry, tie it together and see what comes of it. I think it's going to be really cool. And Jeff is, like I said, he's a sweetheart of a guy. He's going to bend over backwards to make each individual customer happy. And he has a pretty good customer base. He's based out of Florida, but it's nowhere close to these other guys. So check it out for free. 60 days, check it out. And then like Jeff said here, I'd love to know more about that later, but you know, he helped to move over a 29 years client list imported. That's so cool. Well, I told him I'd call him today and I didn't. I feel I feel bad. I gotta text him. But yeah, probably tomorrow I'm gonna dive into I just have the real estate stuff is just booming. I got another deal under contract that we're gonna close on in about 14 days. And it's crazy. We're finding deals left and right. You know, this one is I'll sell this one for 540 and buying it for 390. So put about 40,000 into it. So it's gonna be awesome. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any other questions, any comments, like are you guys calling your attorney list? I hope you guys aren't just serving papers. I hope you're out there talking to attorneys and paralegals and calling them and sending. Just remember the basic mechanics of how I got these first few clients so quickly is I just got on the phone for a couple hours a day. I called the paralegals and I said, I know you already got a backup, but I know you already have a process server, but I figured it couldn't hurt to have a backup. I thought I could send you my email, something like that. I've went over it a lot here in the series. If you go back and watch, those of you guys that are new, I actually call them live, so you get to hear them say, "Yeah, just send it to my email." And I mean, hell, if you wanted to, I actually let you hear their email and everything. So if you wanted to reach out to them and be like, "Hey, if you ever need anything in Virginia or whatever," they're not going to. So you shouldn't, but you could. And that's what you should do. You should call your local attorneys, just see who's ranking the highest. Whoever's ranking the highest is going to, when you search, that's the same person who's going to rank high when the pro se or whoever is searching for an attorney to handle their case. Okay, so it's just an increase in volume. It just makes sense, right? They have more volume because they have marketed better than other attorneys. So they're going to have, if they're litigation attorneys who actually like fight cases in court. So guys, that's it. That's a wrap. Let me know if you have questions. Go check out Paper Tracker. I know we talked about doing a discount only for a certain amount of time. So him and I are going to dial in the exact numbers, but you need to sign up for like the pro account. Like don't mess around. Get the pro account. Not at first, but eventually you should sign up for the pro account because he's going to give you a discount and you're going to pay your bill on time. If he tells me that somebody doesn't pay their bill, I'm personally going to call you because apparently that's a problem. So you guys have a great day. Be safe, or a great night, I guess. Be safe out there, okay? And if you decide to carry, practice. Make it a part of you, an extension of your body. A firearm should not be something that you carry around like a tool. People call it a tool, and in many ways it is. But if you're going to do this the right way as a process server, the most effective way is it's not a tool, because a tool is something that someone else could use against you. A tool is something that you could accidentally leave in your car. A tool is something that it's a tool. It's separate from you. And when you carry, especially when you're carrying and serving and coming into contact with other people a lot, it needs to be an extension of you. And I know it sucks because sometimes it's uncomfortable for me to carry, especially my Beretta. It's a big old, 9mm compared to my little 38. It's like the 38 is perfect. I forget it's there. That's the best one to carry. But I like the 9 because that thing I can unload I could unload on a whole bunch of people. If I had to. I was being attacked by multiple people. But and it's the one I practice with, right? You want to practice it and make it like an extension of your body. Just like you use your hand subconsciously, you should be able to pull and draw subconsciously, just like just be able to go right into it, and it's not for everybody, and that's okay too. If it's not for you, get yourself a taser, get yourself I used to have one of these baton tasers that would extend. You go like this, and then you push a button and it's like on the tip. It was one of the coolest things, man. I would carry it around with me, and it was short, but if I squeezed the handle part, the rest of it would shoot out like a spring, and then on the tip it had 2 prongs. It would just it was the best thing for dogs, because not only can I push them away, but also the little square ones, the little square cheap ones for like $10, they still make the sparking noise, and the dogs hate that. And I bought like 20 of them one time. I was giving them out to all my servers back in the day. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Like I said, I'll see you guys on Monday. If this video gets 20 likes. Maybe I should do a different thing. Oh crap, I forgot. We were gonna raffle off. Dang it, I gotta do it. Oh, I'm glad I remembered. Oh, I'm like an old man, my neck. Oh, okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I want to put everybody's name in there. I was gonna not raffle off. It's kind of a raffle. Like you guys put your screenshot of your reviews from your clients and you put it inside a Mighty Process server, and then I'm gonna send somebody $100. So listen, I'll give you guys tonight. I'm gonna do a post about it too. I'll give you guys tonight, and tomorrow morning, what time should I do it? I said I was gonna do it at 5 o'clock today. Dang it, I forgot. It's just been such a long day. Freaking neck, man. I'm gonna go get in a hot tub or something. So anyway, tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Let's go ahead and do 5 o'clock tomorrow, because I have company coming over after that. And so let's do 5 o'clock. I will do the spinning wheel. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm going to do, let me show you real quick. I'm going to pull it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I did this once before with Desi, the spinning wheel. What is it called? Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune. Spinner raffle. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so they have the physical ones that you can buy, which is pretty cool too. I might buy one of these. $170. Oh my god. Picker wheel. Spin the wheel and decide a random choice. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, this is what I want. See? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna brand it and everything. Let me show you. I think I could save it too. My dogs are going nuts out there. Jeez Louise. All right. So tomorrow I'll do this spinning wheel. All right. Should I do it right now? No, I won't do it right now. But I know for sure Cherie. I know for sure Chris. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put your guys' company names. How cool would that be? Jeff, have you done a screenshot from a client? From a review from a client? I'm just going to put Jeff in here right now just for fun. I can't remember. I know Chris. Oh, you know what? Who else has done a screenshot of a review? I have to go in. That's why I said to hit hashtag review challenge so that it's easy for me to find. Well, that's right. Dawn has done one too. So Dawn, it's okay, Dawn. We forgive you. So Dawn is here. Okay. How cool. How cool. Oh, Jeff forgot. Oh, Jeff. What's going on, internet? Come on. Gosh, I hope I'm not freezing on you guys. So frustrating. I might have to move it back to mornings. Oh, yes, Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer. So I'm going to do this tomorrow just so you guys know. Those of you guys that are just popping in, we're going to do it tomorrow. But you get another chance. Go post in the group. Go post in the group. So what's cool is I can come over here. We'll do it tomorrow. Yes, Charles Prophet. Yes, do it. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll do it every week. Charles. Okay. So you have Charles. So I'm gonna redo it tomorrow. I'm gonna go through Facebook and see everybody who's done it or not done it. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I will try. I think I can save it. I'm going to have to pay a subscription, of course. But it would be cool to do this every week. Let me see. Spin. Let's see. Yeah, it's spinning. Yeah, do more. Yeah, however many. And the winner is. This is not the winner. This is the practice winner. Oh, it was almost Chris. Cherie. That's fun. I think that's fun. Who's calling me? Good grief. Can only buy so many houses in one. Let's see here. Okay, so what did Cherie win? What did Cherie win? I got to give Cherie something. This was a practice one, but Cherie's got to win something. How about this? Cherie, do you have a logo? Do you have a logo for your business? I know we talked about setting you up with a website. Do you have a logo? If you have a logo, I'll do something cool for you. There's some cool stuff you could do for the holidays that I'll do for you. So tomorrow what we'll do is Monday we'll start a whole new challenge. Okay, a whole new thing. The reviews is a good thing because remember the reason why I mentioned the reviews is it's the wow factor. It's the wow factor. I want you guys, if you're not already doing this, I want you to start thinking about the wow factor. What you can do to position your company so that you always get a wow. Let's try this one more time. The internet is so slow. That it's being really weird. Oh, that's so much fun. Okay, Charles, you fake one. Okay, guys, tomorrow, 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be here on the Mighty Mike Show. And if you're not,
for more great content like this and your chance to win cash prizes each week live online, visit www.mightymikereed.com. That's www.mightymikereed.com. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite audio platform. Until next time, take care and live